Good morning, everyone. This is Yara Marie. If this is your first time, welcome. So, this channel is basically talking about everything we can do to support our families, our children. We talk about money, life, love life, women, men, everything to make our life less stressful. Thank you for joining. So today we are going to discuss various ways, basically five small points for to help us as mothers in our household, in our families. It's not easy to be a mother, to be a wife, to work or to take care of our children while we are doing so many different things. So today we are going to talk about those five small ideas. So, as mothers, we need to remember something. Our children won't remember those hours of time that we spent cleaning up the entire house every day, pulling up things. They will remember the wonderful quality time that we spent with them. They will remember those times where we sat down with them, we read to them, we talked to them, we listened to them. Those are the quality time that they will remember the most. And of course, please feel free to put some comments if I forgot anything. So, as a mother, if your kitchen is all messy, you have dishes everywhere, you have all those kids making your house dirty, guess what? You should be grateful. Yes, you should be grateful because you have people in your house. You have people to use your dishes. You have children to run around and mess with your walls. Yes, sometimes I get upset about it as well. But guess what? We should be grateful. Those time will pass so quickly. Oh yes, they will grow up so quickly. Next thing you know, they're buying their own cars, they're building the houses, they're getting married. So yes, those quality times will go by very fast. They're not going to remember those time that you spent cleaning up, cutting all those onions and all. Now, please take time for yourself. You want to live longer to see them. You want to be able to see them grow. You don't want to waste your time with your having high blood pressure, screaming, who did this, who did that? Oh my goodness. Yes, sometimes it happens. But we have to calm down and say, okay, this is a phase. In with our children, we have different phases. They are born, they become toddlers, they grow up, become teenagers, and then they leave the house. So we have to make sure that we understand that everything that we are doing is temporary. We have some mothers here or in Africa with maids or helpers. And guess what? If you have somebody to help you, hey, God bless you. Here, we don't have that. With 3 children, a husband, working mother. I mean, I wear so many hats. I do not have someone to help. So it is very important for us to set some time aside in these 24 hours that we have in the day to know exactly how we're going to plan our day, how we're going to use our day by the grace of God. So like I said earlier, if I forget something, please mention it. If you have an idea to help another matter, you never know, send it. So let's go with the first advice. Please take time for you. Please make some time for you. Make some time to sit down to read, even if it's 2 hours. Make time just for you. You can exercise. You can relax. You can put something on the door saying, "Hey, do not disturb. I don't need anybody to talk to me right now." If you have your spouse to help you, that's fine. If you have older children to help you, that's awesome. But please take some time for yourself. Some people take one day a week just for them. Some people take 2 hours a week, but at least in a week, take few minutes, few hours just for you to sit down, to relax, to think about your day, to pray. If you are a Christian, you can listen to some Christian music. You can listen to some songs. Please take that time for yourself so that the kids understand that this is mommy's time. This is a time where she needs to relax. Yes, you have your prayer time every day and all, but you need that day just for you, or those hours just for you. Please remember this. Your children were given by God as a gift. You are the best people that God saw and said, these are the parents that I want for those children. Yes, sometimes you can make some mistakes. I make some mistakes too, but we can just learn from our mistakes and become better. We can ask ourselves how we can better help our children at school, how we can help them and guide them. Our role is to guide them in order for them to become better citizens, to become better parents. Some people find ways to have some children that cannot have any children. If you have the grace to have children, even the grace to adopt children, please be thankful and please take that time for yourself so you can spend more time with them. Of course, please continue to pray and do the best you can every day. And if you don't know something, ask so that you can be a better parent for the children that God has trusted you with. And God has a destiny for those children. Okay, so number 2, please take some time to play with your children. Yes, you heard me right. Play. Yes, you can play some games, you can draw pictures, you can play outside, you can run, you can do anything. Learn how to cook with them. Do something with them. Please don't just expect them to learn everything on their own. You can watch a nice movie with them, you can listen to them. The third tip is for you to consider batch cooking. Yes, you want to be able to cook your food in small batches as needed throughout the serving period in order to preserve your food quality and prevent waste due to leftovers. It's good for you to have some food already prepared so you know what your children are going to eat. And you can also involve your children in deciding what you are going to eat during the week. Batch cooking is a very smart way to set aside some time, because once you know or once you have some food already prepared, it is easier for you to take them out and feed your children or have them serve themselves. And also you will know what you need to freeze. Let's say you have some lettuce, you know to eat your lettuce and your vegetable a little earlier so they won't go bad, because you cannot freeze your salad. But then you will have different ways to organize your house so that in case you are tired, you have some food in place. And then some days if you want to change your mind, that's fine. You can change your mind, but at least you have some set of foods already there to support the family. So if you have to take some time for yourself, you have some food there. Tip number 4, make sure that you spend some time with your spouse. Okay, before I continue, I have some friends who have some spouses in the army. So if your husband is gone for a month, make sure that you have your children writing some letters. Make sure you take pictures, make sure you have memories so that when your spouse return, you guys can share those memories or those things that happened while they were not there. And then it happens vice versa. We have women too in the army. So if you are in the army, then or you are in a job that you have to travel a lot, make sure that you have some things in place that you guys can communicate, and you can save some items for that partner, so when they come, you guys can have time to unravel and share those memories together, and have your spouse sign those papers they need to sign, or draw with them, or finish a drawing. Those will continue to bring the bond in the family. So let's remember something. We met our spouses, for most of us, before we have children. So guess what? Our children will grow and they will leave. And by the grace of God, we will be staying with our spouses. So we need to make sure that we spend time with them. We can be watching a movie. Now, this is not just spending the time of talking about bills and money that you need to have to pay this for this dress or this laptop. No, I'm talking about quality time. I'm talking about just watching a movie together, writing a song together, reading to each other, spending this quality time, because we need to refresh. We need to have that strength back again. Number 5, make sure that you have a drawer or a little box where you will put souvenirs, memories of your children since they were little. All the writings, the cute writings on Mother's Day, the songs they wrote to you, the drawings they did for you, all those things, their grades, different things that you can keep in a drawer. Because guess what? When they start growing, they become teenagers and they start having a mind of their own, and they're trying to figure out who they are. Sometimes you want to remember that they are still good children and that God gave you those children. And sometimes sitting down and going through those photos and those pictures that you saved and those drawings keeps a child aware that he is still or she is still a good child, and that there's good in him or in her, that everything is possible, that nothing is impossible to God, and see the faithfulness of God in their life since they were little. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. So, yes, this is my Instagram, my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and follow me. Thank you for your support and thank you for your ideas.